Lions TV. We are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2023, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. I think you all know what this video is. It is your preview show for Bank Holiday Monday's final league game of the 22-23 season. It all boils down to this: 10 months, or maybe 3 or 4 years or 7 years of hard graft by the club. It is the biggest game in the club's history for 21 years. We are in with a shout of making the championship playoffs, and just for that added bit of pressure, the game is also now live on Sky Sports. As always, let's start by taking a look at the 11 that Gary Rowett might pick to start the match. Okay, so I could try and drag this video out over 8 minutes so I can put extra adverts in it, but I don't really think that that's needed, because I expect him to go with an unchanged side from the team that beat Blackpool. We've all had our ups and downs with Rowett, haven't we, across his tenure, and we've all had opinions of what team should be played and what formation. But when he put that Blackpool team out, myself, and I think a lot of people I know, and maybe you as well, went, fuck me, yeah, never thought of that. Never thought of that. Ryan Leonard in the back three, Shackleton in for McNamara, Callum Stiles back into full fitness now, and then the three wide strikers, Ian Fleming wide side of right, Duncan Watmore has hit form, it seems, right at the right time, and through the middle Tom Bradshaw. And of course, now with the game being on Sky, I think he scored something like 9 goals this season on live Sky games, so it's all to play for. Will he go with that side? I think he probably will. I think the element of surprise against Blackpool, they wasn't expecting that. Now Blackburn will probably be setting up exactly for that. They're obviously a lot more attacking and threatening going forward than Blackpool are. No disrespect to Blackpool, but you've only got to look at the league table. They've got some good players coming forward, Blackburn, so it might be a little bit more of an open game should Rowett go with that. But I think he's got that now. He's got that to hold close to his chest until the day of the game. You know, Blackburn won't know the team sheet until an hour before. Will they be worrying about us? Well, they need to win the game, of course. Nothing other than a win for them will do. And a win for us, of course. Win and we're in. Guarantees us playoff football this season. Let's move on to our opposition first before we look at the league table. As I've already mentioned, I think it's Blackburn Rovers. Managed by John Dahl Thomason, Blackburn Rovers have not won a league game since the 15th of March when they got a 2-1 win over 10-man Reading. They have not won a league game in their last 8, drawing 5 and losing 3, and they are not on good form, as that stats I've just told you lets you know. They currently sit 9th in the division, 2 points behind us. Of course, they did get a late equaliser against Luton at Ewood Park, and Sammy Smodish almost won it from the last kick of the game. Unbelievable volley from him from the edge of the box. It hit the bar and hit the line. If they hadn't have got that point, then they would have needed to come to the Den and beat us something like 12-0. However, it's all if, buts and maybes. And if my aunt had bollocks, she'd be my uncle. They need to beat us at the Den, so they will be coming out for that victory, which probably suits us. You know, if teams sit against us, it doesn't usually suit us. They're going to come out, and we are good at picking teams off on the break. So hopefully all will go to plan. Looking at other teams in the mix, a win, of course, as I said, guarantees us playoff football. However, if we wasn't to win, God forbid, and we drew, of course, we finish above Blackburn, but we need Sunderland to either lose or draw away at Preston, and we need West Brom to either lose or draw away at Swansea. So it is definitely in our hands what will Rowett's approach will be. I don't know what his approach will be, but there's the league table. There's the sort of different scenarios. Of course, looking a little bit above us, Luton now will finish 3rd and Middlesbrough will finish 4th, which means if we finish 6th in the division, we're guaranteed a 2-legger against Luton. If we was to get a result and Coventry wasn't to win their game, we would go into 5th place, which means we would play Middlesbrough over 2-leg. And I'm hearing that away leg is something like on a Wednesday night, which none of us need. But at the same time, Luton are on unbelievable form. But look, you can only beat who's put in front of you. If you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And it is lining up for a very, very juicy bank holiday weekend of football. It's time to give you a prediction. And so this is your pre-match prediction, and here we go. Dare I say anything else? In fear of my life, of course we're going to beat Blackburn. 1-0, Sean Hutchinson, club captain, live on Sky Sports, is going to send SE16 into raptures, Millwall into the playoffs, and the parties in Bermondsey running until at least Wednesday. And so that's your lot for the final league preview show of the season. Let's hope there's 3 more still to come. But for now, thanks for watching the previews this season. Here, of course, sponsors, thanks for this season. The Lions TV sponsorship for next season is already sold out. So thanks for your backing. And let's hope that those sponsors and yourselves are watching these videos from the Premier League. Please subscribe to Lions TV. I'll see you in SE16 on Saturday. Of course, I will be live streaming. Well, wouldn't I be? I've had loads of messages about that. And no, sorry, I can't get any of your tickets for the game. It is sold out. It is live on Sky Sports. It's all to play for. The biggest game in 21 years. Please subscribe to Lions TV. I'm sure I said that already. Come on, you Lions.